They are one of the greatest tag teams in history.
Well, you're right about that, Saxton. The Motor City Machine Guns have accrued tons of tag gold and accolades around the globe.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Shelley and Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
So much speed and agility between the two.
You can't sell them short on their technical game either. The Motor City Machine Guns have innovated and influenced so many modern tag teams.
Years of hard work finally paying off for the Machine Guns.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 564 pounds, Erick, Rowan, and Gacy, the Wyatt.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
Here we go, match underway with the Motor City Machine Guns, and MCMG doesn't hesitate. Shelley and Sabin go right after you.
Michael, these men have held gold all over the world together and as singles competitors. For them, success in WWE represents a lifelong dream.
Shelley and Sabin talked about how hard it was to get to WWE. Now they've launched an assault on the tag team division.
You can't argue their credentials, but don't overlook the team they're squaring off against. They've done their homework. They're coming into this fight as prepared as you can be.
And that can be a difference maker, Corey. You can be a great team, but if your opponent has you scouted, you can become very vulnerable.
DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Tag made, tandem offense on the horizon. Sent off the ropes, atomic drop, down low with the drop kick, still moving.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
And fends off the pinfall.
He's really trying to rush this match. Shelley is fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
There's the tag.
And it is on. Crucifix head scissors.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. Arm wringer. Taking a moment to acknowledge the WWE Universe before. Man.
Ow, arm breaker.
Oh, that could break an arm. Here they come in off the tag. Double team action now. Is it enough? Look at this. What a drop kick.
Into the suplex. This one could be over. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Oh my, down with authority.
That had to have taken an incredible amount of leverage to pull off on someone so much bigger. Springboarding.
Springboard DDT! A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
Ooh, bullseye. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
And Rowan was on the wrong end there.
Sabin showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot dogging.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Shoulders up. He rotates out and gets the cover.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And the kick out by Rowan.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Pin now. Rowan's got to get out of it.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Shelley and Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns!
And a big-time victory for this tag team here tonight.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today. Welcome to the ball pit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Just like that tag, Shotzi herself is a loose cannon, and that's putting it lightly.
You never know what kind of thing Shotzi is going to do to her opponents or even herself.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. I mean, Shotzi shaved her head just to intimidate an opponent.
Always willing to throw caution to the wind and do anything to win.
Unapologetic and fearless, Shotzi is ready for a fight.
We'll call it an act of defiance or call it one of delusion, but Shotzi isn't backing down.
Valley, Texas, the WWE International Women's Champion, Raquel Rodriguez.
You can see exactly why the arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
Doesn't matter if the title's on the line here tonight. This woman lives to compete under any circumstance.
In your face and unapologetic, Shotzi is set for action tonight.
Taking care of business and doing it with absolutely no regard for her own well-being. This is what Shotzi is all about.
Even when her back is against the wall, Shotzi refuses to back down. Should make for an interesting clash here.
And Raquel Rodriguez is pure dominance on a different level.
Yeah, Raquel's not just a game changer, she's also a game wrecker. As physical as they come, and not afraid to get in anyone's face.
Ow, oof.
Oh, talk about a textbook arm drag.
Clothesline! She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Soaring!
Oh, flattening the opposition. This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
Bizarre breaker. Ooh! And Raquel was. And now here's the cover. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
This onrush has got to be draining Rodriguez.
Raquel's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Kick to the back.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Just a dominant display.
Incredible power slam.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Boom! All the way to the outside.
Getting tossed out of the ring like that can do some long-term damage. I hope they're okay. Corey, what's the game plan in a match against someone like Raquel Rodriguez?
Well, the first thing is to not try and outpower her, Cole. That's a futile effort against Raquel. Instead, you need to work to take away that power altogether. Grinding and stopping Raquel down, keeping her from performing those impressive feats of strength.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
Less and less time remaining on the count.
Ooh. Drop kick. Oh, great height.
And Raquel looks staggered after that assault.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match. That dodge can buy Raquel time. Shotzi taking care of business.
That's what happens when Shotzi locks onto a target.
She could be on her way to a countout. Throws her back in from ringside. And she just
shoulders down. This might do it.
Quick countout after one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Slam. Shotzi ascends to the top.
Blast off.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Jumping DDT.
My. Ooh.
Momentum is really on Shotzi's side.
Yeah, and you can see Raquel struggling, unable to tap into that power and strength gain.
Oh, ouch. Kick right to the midsection. Pounding the breadbasket. And she had Shotzi's number there.
The hard shots there in the corner. Now looking to raise the stakes. Head up. Whoa! Corkscrew senton.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Shotzi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure. And Raquel Rodriguez with an epic toe-bomb.
Can Shotzi survive this?
There's two. Got a kick out. She's not done yet.
What is it going to take to keep her down?
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
And a look of confusion is on Raquel's face, unsure how things aren't over yet.
Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
Shotzi now for the win. for Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez was put away tonight.
A tough loss. Sometimes the hardest part is accepting the defeat psychologically.
The greatest underdog the world has ever known, Rey Mysterio.
What Rey lacks in size, he more than makes up for in heart. And he is the most recognized luchador in wrestling history.
The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio has never, ever been afraid of competition. He's never going to back down. He's the biggest little man in the history of WWE.
Doors, hide your girlfriends, and alert the authorities.
Call the barber to shave his mustache.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
No doubt that Dom has the skill to stand on his own. He doesn't need to keep dragging his father's name through the mud.
Oh, Cole, let's be honest. Dom has already overshot any and all expectations in WWE. You can't deny his talent and his it factor.
Listen, I admit, Dom has put work in to reach this level, but he's still a slime ball.
When you are facing a superstar the caliber of Rey Mysterio, you've got to defend against a 360-degree air assault from one of the greatest luchadors of all time.
A family feud of biblical proportions in this one, guys, as father and son look to settle the score.
We're still not sure if Rey is really even his father, Cole. Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it. Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Feels disrespectful.
And I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Delivers the cross body. Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right.
Middle rope, missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
And you've really got to keep your head on a swivel when you're in a match against Dominik Mysterio. There's simply no low Dominik won't stoop to. Kid's a real scumbag.
Enough, Cole. Dirty Dom's not afraid to do whatever he needs to do to get the W. That's not scumbaggery. That's being a smart competitor. At least you're right about keeping your head on a swivel around Dom. That's also being a smart competitor.
Taking off from the ropes.
Just disheartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
But Mysterio won't give up, guys.
Dropping the knee.
pressure must be kept on.
Dominik gets cut off. Oh, the moonsault connects.
Wow, springboard attack.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Oh, this may end it right here, right?
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Ray laid a whooping on Dom like only family can.
Got them off their feet here. Taken down with a body slam. And Ray now with a springboard frog splash from Mysterio.
Now Ray needs to end this.
2. On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
This is the only way anyone wanted this match to end. Ray walking out with a huge victory over Dominik.
No one wanted it to end this way, Cole. This is a fate worse than being sent to the clink.
One of the most dangerous competitors the women's division has ever seen, Io Sky.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io Sky is a superstar who's always willing to push the envelope. She's absolutely fearless in the ring.
Yeah, Io's attacks and recklessness are definitely to be feared.
A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
Well, Ray would never stoop to the levels Io Sky has to get to the top.
The epitome of glamour and ability, Torres.
From Denver, Colorado,
Eve is a natural-born competitor who possesses crazy athleticism and an amazing in-ring IQ. Eve Torres is the real deal.
Eve Torres, an expert at finding weakness and exploiting it.
A woman who turned her back on the WWE Universe and never looked back. It was the best decision she ever made. Laying people out with a smile and a pose.
The genius of the Sky, poised and ready for action here tonight.
There are superstars, and then there are superstars. And guess which category Io fits into? Larger than life, unafraid of just going for it in the ring. Sky is everything you could possibly want in a competitor.
Sky has really redefined what it means to be a high flyer in WWE, and she's looking ready to do it again tonight.
Yeah, then there's Eve Torres, who's almost as crafty in the ring as she is outside of it. Eve's not someone to take lightly because she seemingly always is just one step ahead of the competition, for better or worse.
There is no worse, actually, just strategy, which Eve has in spades. Pay attention.
And Eve's failing to make any advances.
And Sky might have more in store. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. A lot of tension being used.
Moving the spine in ways that it wasn't meant. Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Corey, any chance Io Sky has a trick up her sleeve in this one? Anything in her arsenal that we might not expect?
We all know that Io is the genius of the Sky, but something that often gets overlooked is just how gifted of a technical wrestler she is. I can easily see Io using that factor.
Her shoulders are down. This could be it.
She kicks out with authority after 2.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Ooh, man, what a hit.
This looks interesting. Wrist clutch applied, and this is just next level brutality.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark. Eve just rubbing it in now.
Forearm smash, followed up by a bulldog.
Makes the cover. She breaks the count quick.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Picking up speed.
That could make an opening for her. And Io's offense gets fought off. Picked up and being carried around now.
Face first.
Just a relentless assault from Eve.
Io trying to withstand this surge. Foot right to the belly. Strong forearm.
Oh dear, taking a page out of the Michael Cole playbook. A twerk and a moonsault. Cover, we have a cover.
2. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here is your winner, Torres.
What a loss for Io Sky.
The genius of the Sky was simply shot down tonight.
The king of strong style has arrived.
Prepare to witness striking ability on a whole different level.
Yeah, even if some of those strikes aren't legal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke
Nakamura is a proprietor of lethal mixed martial arts strikes.
Yeah, there is something inside Nakamura that drives him to go for the kill every night. Victory is just not enough.
Nakamura tends to target a focal point of the body and then attack it mercilessly.
Claims he is, quote, been reborn.
Oh, I think it's more than a claim. Shinsuke's proven it with newfound brutality.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
and his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he easily one of the most imposing superstars in WWE.
From the moment the Archer of Infamy sets his sights on you, you know you're in trouble. When Priest goes after someone, he does not miss.
Multiple title reigns in his career already, but Priest wants even more.
And there's nobody who can stand in his way.
The bell sounds and here's Damian Priest once again ready to do battle.
Priest's been a fighter all his life. He knows a thing or two about overcoming incredible odds and obstacles, and that's what continues to drive Priest in his career. Even at his highest highs, Priest still remembers his lowest lows, and he's promised himself he'll never go back.
And Byron, we've learned over the years that Damian Priest is absolutely a man of his word.
And then there's Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the most ruthless strikers we've ever seen. Nakamura is truly merciless when he's in the ring.
I think Shinsuke's opponent should take that ruthlessness as a sign of respect. For Shinsuke to come at you with anything less than his best would be an insult.
Knee to the back. Clothesline. What a way to get countered. An elbow drop right on point. Arm bar.
Oh, that was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Knee right on target. And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
And the king of strong style himself took a hard and impactful hit there.
Priest dished out severe.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
What reflexes?
Looking for the pin.
And kicks out before the count.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
Shinsuke Nakamura has some of the most devastating strikes in all of WWE. He's just as vicious a competitor as they come.
Sky high.
Oh my! And now the pace of this match being set by Priest.
Yeah, clearly finding an opening after weathering the storm of Nakamura's vicious offense.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Boom! This is a situation you want to avoid.
Lethal combination.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
With an elevated flatline.
Oh, this could be over.
There's two. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest with a winning performance.
Priest took aim, and he did not miss.
The dark and twisted leader of the Wyatt Six. I have been to war with the man under that mask. I have a permanent scar above my right eye thanks to Bo Dallas, but I do not see Bo in this man's eyes.
Well, Corey, that's because Howdy is a transformation. Transformed by anger, transformed by grief, and transformed by the Wyatt Six.
Who knows how many lost souls and misfit toys will be radicalized by this twisted individual.
Rattlesnake! And his opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin looks prepped and ready to stop a mud hole. The Texas Rattlesnake is ready for a fight.
Undeniable, unstoppable attitude. About to raise some hell, gentlemen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin may be the greatest superstar in WWE history in the opinion of many.
Austin's opponent has a tall order tonight.
The bell will start this fight, and Stone Cold looks ready to inflict a good old Texas butt-whooping.
Well, that's just how he always looks, Cole. Well, Austin has earned the moniker the Texas...
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
And Austin kicks out.
Too early for that pin attempt.
Boom, what impact. Man. There are few men in this world who are as hot-tempered as Stone Cold. How do you approach such an erratic opponent?
Well, Cole, while I normally wouldn't suggest irritating a rattlesnake, that hot temper of Austin's can cloud his vision with rage. So, ticking off Austin might actually be a good thing. Crossbody. Well-placed knee, and another
Rapid knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow.
Clawing the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
A disrespectful shove there. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And pumps the shoulder up.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Persistent barrage.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Effectively using the knee.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Austin just showing what a mean SOB he can be. All tied up now. Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Oh, that'll rock you. Lock it up.
Turns this around to get control of the wrist. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Just kicks out.
Just barely, but it counts.
Takedown. And now punches right.
Brutality. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Stone Cold.
Escape and a takedown.
Austin building up speed. Elbow pin.
Here we go.
And a kick out at 2.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
I think we all know what's coming from Austin.
Austin
Stone Cold.
Howdy is down and out.
Cover. That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Uncle Howdy has to be frustrated after that loss.
I don't know how this happened. Uncle Howdy was struck down in defeat.
We're in awe. Uncle Howdy lost this match, but what now? Will Uncle Howdy return in a different form, vowing revenge? Only time will tell. Get on your feet and show some respect for the ring general.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Look at the pure determination on his face.
It's determination and confidence, Cole, because Gunther knows exactly how good he is. Gunther knows he is on another level.
It seems like Gunther is rarely in a good mood. I mean, does it hurt to smile?
That's not necessarily true. Gunther smiles on the inside when he fillets an opponent's chest with his chops.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
The Great One is here.
These days, Rock is more than great. We are looking at the final boss.
Maybe the most famous man on earth.
The Rock always makes an epic arrival.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
The Rock just soaking it all in, enjoying his own glory.
Well, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or where he stands in the bloodline. The Rock is always on top.
And always a threat to those who are in his way.
Rock doesn't concern himself with petty squabbles. Rock only cares about everyone knowing that he's in charge.
And it's always a big fight atmosphere when Gunther's in the ring. The ring general is all about power and punishment.
Yeah, Gunther doesn't concern himself with putting on a show for the fans. The ring general is focused on creating a legacy in WWE that can't be matched.
Gunther believes the WWE ring belongs to him, and anyone who enters it to go against him is committing an act of war.
I can already tell, though, that The Rock's not impressed. He's only got one thing on his mind: embarrassing the competition.
I got two things, Saxton. Embarrassing the competition and standing tall with his arm raised at the end of the night. The Rock is a winner, and he fully intends to remind everyone of that fact tonight.
Oh, what a knee! The Rock with some good timing here.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Power slam!
And it looked like Gunther was the one that cringed there.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work.
Gunther falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
The Rock's opponent needs to know
Up high!
all the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Striking with the knee drop. So precise.
Corey, what do you think is going to be The Rock's most important tool in this match? He can brawl with the best of them. He has athleticism for days. And obviously, there's the strength and power game at his disposal.
Why not all of the above? The Rock has always been a five-tool player, and that's the large part to the secret of his success. No need to focus on just one skill when he has them all at his disposal.
And he tosses him back in now.
Look at this. DDT.
Clearly had a strategy going on there.
Rock, the sharpshooter. It's locked in.
It's hooked in deep.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Here it comes. Rock bottom. Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
What an amazing level of fight still left in Gunther.
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
And landing with the double axe handle.
The Great One has become relentless.
And this is why the final boss is on a different level, using every single one of his superior skills to just dominate here.
Crank in the head.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
He's headed up high.
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick.
Gunther could be out. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner,
This one goes to The Rock.
The Great One triumphant.
The People's Champ was down to get it on and brought home the win.